Hello everyone, welcome to Simply Living Tiny. My name is Brenda, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you have been watching the videos, thank you so very much and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I make fajitas. It's a family favorite, it's very easy, and I wanted to share that with you today. Maybe it'll be a recipe that you want to try. And whenever I cook in abundance so I can share it with my loved ones. So whenever you cook, make double the recipe so you can share it with your loved ones too. And let's get started and I'll show you the ingredients for these fajitas. In the fajitas, I slice up some bell peppers and an onion. And I will use the air fryer today to make them. And I'll season it really good with some fajita seasoning. And then what I use, it works really good if you wanted to cook your chicken fresh that you could, or whatever kind of meat you're going to put in it. You can put in fajitas whatever you want, chicken, steak, shrimp, whatever you like. And so this is pre-cooked, and I get it at the grocery store. Chicken fajitas. And then they make it also in steak fajitas. For the filling, I use the Spanish style rice with tomatoes and peppers. And I'll show you how to do that. It's very easy it only cooks in the microwave for like a minute and a half. And so we'll get started with the food prep. And we're going to cook the filling first, and then we'll put it all into a fajita. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to start with our vegetables. We're going to slice these up, and we're going to put everything in this bowl, and we'll season it with some olive oil and fajita seasoning. I know everybody has a different way of how they dice up their bell peppers. I find this way is pretty simple because you get seeds everywhere whenever you're working with bell peppers, and that just pops out. So if you have a favorite way of how you cut up your bell peppers, let me know. Maybe there's a easier way to do this. I know it's hard because you get the seeds everywhere. They go flying across the kitchen. So I still get seeds everywhere, but it seems like whenever I cut the tops of them off first, it doesn't seem to be as many. And with your bell pepper, if you have a favorite bell pepper that you like, you can use that. You can tweak the recipe, to your personal taste. I'm just sharing with you how I prepare the fajitas. I just thinly slice them because it does take a little while for them to cook. And we're going to put everything in the Ninja air fryer today, and so it cooks pretty well in there. And you just cut your strips to whatever size that you want. I'll cut these in half, because everything will shrink up a little bit whenever you're cooking it. I hope that you all have had a very good week. I know it's been a stressful week for a lot of people with Hurricane Helena. Very, very stressful, and so many people were affected in so many states. And if you live where Hurricane Helena affected your area, I hope that you all are safe. I know I live in Tennessee, so we don't have hurricanes. We don't live near the ocean, but we do get like the effects of like rain and wind and things like that, which is nothing compared to those of you who live in the actual area where the hurricane come in. And I hope that everyone is safe and your family is safe and your friends are safe. And I already washed and dried these, so make sure you wash your produce before you start preparing your food. This is what we got so far. And now we're going to do the onion. Alright, now that we got all of our vegetables all diced, all chopped up here, then I just add some olive oil. I use the extra virgin olive oil, but you can use different olive oil if you have a favorite. I like the kinder seasoning. And I use quite a bit of seasoning because that's what gives it the really good flavor. And you just stir all of that up really good. And then as it's cooking, if you feel like you need to add more seasoning to it, you can. Alright, this is what we have so far. We got all of our vegetables chopped up in here. We got olive oil and seasoning. So now we need to turn on the Ninja air fryer and get that going. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . And we're going to use the air crisp. So we'll get that heated up and then we'll add the vegetables. The air fryer is ready, so we're going to add our vegetables. And while the vegetables are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the meat we're going to put in there. So I cook the vegetables first because it takes longer for it to cook. And the meat is already pre-cooked. So really all you're doing is just heating it up. And so I'll start getting that ready while the vegetables are cooking. Some of the meat, it comes in like pretty long strips, so if you want to cut it or cut it with a knife or scissors or however you want to cut it, you can make it into smaller pieces. I just use scissors, kitchen scissors, because it's a lot easier than just cutting it with a knife. It's quicker. Turn the vent on. And again, these are already cooked. So all you're doing is just heating it up, and then we're adding that fajita seasoning to give it that extra taste. We'll add a little olive oil to this too and some seasoning. The vegetables are just about done, so now we're going to add the meat. We're going to add the meat to the vegetables. While the meat is cooking with the vegetables, we're going to go ahead and prepare the rice. So the rice is also already cooked. We're just going to heat it up. And the way that you do this is Ben's Original Ready Rice, Spanish style, with tomatoes and peppers. And you just take your fingers and you break it up because it's kind of clumpy. You just go through and break it up really good. And this is what the directions tell you to do. And so if you're making this, trying this recipe, and you're like, what did she say about the rice? Well, the directions are on the packaging. And it tells you here that it's 90 seconds. That's all you gotta cook it for, 90 seconds. So you go ahead and just break it up with your fingers. Break up all the clumps. And then you just tear this halfway, and the way that the bottom is made, it just sits in the microwave. So you just do the top halfway, and that's in the directions too. And you just cook it for 90 seconds. Oh, Buddy, he does not like the air fryer. I think he thinks it's gonna take off and get him. So, but he watches everything that I do while I'm in the kitchen. Let's see, Buddy, what do you think about the air fryer? Huh? What do you think about the air fryer? Say, I don't like it. I don't like the air fryer. Hey, it makes me nervous. Yeah, I gotta watch everything. It makes me nervous. Yes, it does. He's got an extra towel here on his bed because it's been raining a lot the last several days, and when he goes out and comes in, he's still a little wet. What are you doing? Chewing on the towel? Buddy! Buddy! Don't chew on the towel! He's a great supervisor. He watches everything that you do. So while the rice is warming up, let's check on the meat. Yeah, it's getting there. It is just about ready to start putting the fajitas together. And we got one package done. Now we'll do another package. I don't know that I bought 3. I don't know that we'll need 3, so we'll do 2 for now. Kind of hard. You gotta have strong fingers to break this up. That way, whenever you're heating it up, it heats up evenly and it won't heat up in like a big old clump. So that's why it's recommended to break it all up. You can see it in the packaging here. It's already seasoned. You got your tomatoes and your peppers in here. And so it makes a nice addition to the fajitas. It gives it that extra taste, that extra flavor. One little clump here, trying to get. Alright, I think we got it all. Shake it down. Open it halfway. And 90 seconds. All right, I think that our vegetables and meat is done. I'm going to take that and put it in the bowl that we mixed everything up in, and then that way it's easy for me to get to whenever I'm cooking the fajitas when I'm putting them together. So I just wiped it out. Okay, so the next step, we're going to start putting the fajitas together. So this is what we have laid out. We got the filling, our vegetables, and our meat. We got the rice ready, and we're going to add some cheese. So let's get the pan hot. Add a little olive oil. So I got the flour tortilla shells here, and this is what we're going to be using. Cut this off. Cut this off. And the way that I do it is I'll add a little rice. Add some rice. A little cheese. And some vegetables and your meat. Then you fold it over. And you fold it over and let all of that heat up good. And your cheese is going to melt, and it's going to hold your rice and your vegetables together. We will repeat that process until all the fajitas are cooked. So far, we've almost done one whole package. One of these has got 10. There's 10 tortilla shells in here per package. And this is what we have so far. Don't they look delicious? They look extra yummy. And this is how much after doing 10, number 10's in the pan right now. And this is how much we have left after doing 10. I'm going to continue to cook them until I run out of ingredients. So I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag and carry them to my mother's. So over there, they'll be able to enjoy the fajitas too. I like to eat my fajita with guacamole on top, but you can put sour cream or whatever your favorite topping is for fajitas. And so let's give it a try. Delicious. I hope you enjoy this episode, and if you try the fajita recipe, let me know in the comments how it turned out. And I hope that you go out and you make it a great day. I hope you have a good week. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Ring that bell so you don't miss an episode. And God bless. Y'all have a great rest of the day and a great next week. Thank you. Buddy, you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Say have a great week. Have a great week. Have a great week.
Oh, the good times just begun.
The camera makes me so sleepy.
We know what we have, let's hold on
Be
tight.
safe.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.